Hey, what's good, b-boys and b-girls? My name is Intact and welcome to the tutorials for the beginner level. Today we're gonna work on transition from classic baby freezes to elbow freezes. That transition is essentially important and that will help you to create a lot of other next level transitions in your breaking. Before we're gonna start to go deeper into the details of these new transitions, I want to make sure that you know how to work with baby freeze both sides and how to change the position of baby freeze from the closed one to the open one. Recheck yourself. The classic baby freeze to one side to another, from the closed position to the open and back, from the closed position to the open and back. Just in case if you are not familiar with these baby freeze transitions, I will leave the link to free tutorials with a deep explanation, detailed explanation how to work with baby freezes, and I'm pretty sure that will help you to put those transitions into your vocabulary. Let me demonstrate you the first transition of today's tutorial. The very first exercise that I want you to try is simply to stay in the position of the turtle with your legs on the floor, with your head on the floor, and to try to go from your turtle position to the elbow without taking out the hand from the floor. And the same you're doing to other side. Exercise number 2. We're taking the position of the closed baby freeze, but we keep one foot on the floor just to have more balance. In my case, I'm standing on the left hand, so I'm putting the right toe on the floor. And holding that position, I'm gonna try to apply the move from the exercise number 1 into that position. When I'm doing this, I keep my body weight on this toe that is on the floor and on the hand that is in front of me. That exercise gives me opportunity to feel how my elbow is actually moving when my legs in the position of the closed baby freeze. As soon as you start to feel yourself comfortable in those two exercises, you can start to apply that transition to the elbow already in the form of the classic baby freeze. Nothing changes. The hand is going to the elbow in the same way as in the exercises that I just showed you, but you have to keep the balance, and of course you have to put body weight on your elbow and body weight on the hand that is on the floor through your knee. I'm in my baby freeze, and right now I'm doing the same move as we just practiced and going back. What is extremely important in that transition, my legs, they were not staying at the same place. In the moment when I'm doing the transition from the hand to the elbow, my legs are turning as well. So I'm kinda changing the position a little bit and then I'm coming back. The hand that is on the floor is not changing the place. It stays there, but my knees, my hips, they keep on moving to the side, and the hand is transitioning from the hand position to the elbow. So it's like a rotation and then rotating back. A small rotation to the side and then rotating to the basic classic position. Take a look from that angle. Still keeping my legs closed, moving them to the side like small rotation, and the leg that is behind is moving a little bit up. Don't forget to try this transition both hands, both sides. It's very important to know fundamental steps, transitions, moves, both directions. That will help you a lot in your creativity and in your freedom in the future. Transition number 2, we will execute it from the open baby freeze, and let me demonstrate you how it looks like. The technique in that transition is absolutely the same as we've been using in the transition number 1, but the main difference, of course, is the position of your legs. So instead of keeping them in the closed position, we open them. That's the closed position, that's the open. The way how you transition from the hand to the elbow is the same, but the main difference is in the position of your knee and elbow. That creates the illusion that the freeze becomes higher, but in reality you're pretty much doing the same transition from the hand to the elbow as in variation number 1. So what I can recommend you, if you already know how to do the transition number 1, just try to change the position of your baby freeze from the closed to the open and to apply the same elbow transition to the form that you're having right now. As you can see, in the moment when I'm going to the elbow, my hips also turning a little bit. I keep elbow together with the knee, but there's a small turn, and then I'm coming back to the previous position. It's just the question of drilling. You already know the technique, you just need to get familiar with that positions and to feel comfortable, to make your muscle memory work correctly and to make it easy, right? So take a look one more time. That's your baby freeze. Right now all I want to do is to push myself up, keep the knee on the elbow, and to transition to the elbow. Coming back. Make sure that your hand, your flat hand, is not moving. It stays on the same spot as you're standing in the baby freeze. All is happening is just transitioning from the hand to the elbow, and the same you're coming back. That's the trick. Always remember that your forehead is touching the floor from the beginning of the freeze to the transition and back. You don't take it out from the floor, and please don't do that mistake. So you're in your freeze, and in the moment when you're trying to go to the elbow, you go like this. It's not about that transition. Yeah, you can go with the jump to the elbow freeze, but that's another transition, and the technique for that transition is different. For now, we're learning the classic basic transition without taking out your hand from the floor. Try it, master it, drill it, and I'm sure that in a couple weeks, maybe months, you will be able to apply it into your vocabulary.